Urgent Steelers fan, look at what just happened. Nobody saw this coming, huh? But first, make sure to subscribe to the channel because we bring you daily videos with the latest your team news, and don't forget to turn on notifications so you don't miss anything. The Pittsburgh Steelers will sign a veteran QB even if it's not Aaron Rodgers. The Pittsburgh Steelers will sign a veteran quarterback this offseason even if it is not Aaron Rodgers. Rodgers has yet to make a decision, but when asked if the team needed a veteran quarterback, General Manager Omar Khan made it quite clear. "I'd say that's a safe assumption," Khan said. The other options for the Steelers would include players like Joe Flacco and Carson Wentz. For now, the trade market is not lush, but Kirk Cousins could emerge as an idea for the team. Either way, Khan made it clear that the Steelers will have 4 quarterbacks on the roster, not just 2 or 3. Currently, they only have Mason Rudolph and Skylar Thompson under contract. They'll just say that we always go to training camp with 4 quarterbacks and we have 2 under contract right now, so all options are on the table through free agency, trade, or the draft, obviously. So all options are on table, Khan said. Rodgers is playing the waiting game, but all signs seem to point towards him being the veteran. Barring something unforeseen, he should also be the Steelers' starting quarterback in 2025. The rest of the options are anything but appealing. Pittsburgh has somewhat backed itself into a corner as a result of what has occurred this offseason. Pausing this news just to say that if you want YouTube to keep recommending the latest The Black and Gold news to you, it's very important that you leave a like on this video. Thanks. Now let's get back to the news. NFL rumors: Mike Tomlin to sign another Super Bowl, winning QB not named Aaron Rodgers. After 4 ex-MVPs, ex-teammates' bold prediction, Aaron Rodgers is still a big question mark in the NFL. Which team will the quarterback land on? When will the 4-time MVP get his new home? Will he play in 2025 or hang his cleats up from the league? Lots of questions and only speculations. Last week, the reports came out that Rodgers had a meeting with the Pittsburgh Steelers coaches, including HC Mike Tomlin. It went on for over 6 hours, resulting in a positive meeting. Although they didn't sign anything, the team and Rodgers reportedly promised to keep in touch with each other. But what if we tell you about Rodgers not going to the Steel City? Aaron Rodgers is perhaps seen as a number 1 prospect for Mike Tomlin's Steelers. But since the two haven't reached a conclusion, reports suggest Pittsburgh is looking for another Super Bowl champ, leaving the 4x MVP behind. So who is the other veteran quarterback whom the franchise might hire? According to NFL rumors on X, former Colts and Browns QB Joe Flacco is still a free agent and an option, reportedly for the Steelers. Flacco has 11 starts in the last 2 seasons, with 25 TDs and 3,000 yards. We all know that Flacco is no stranger to the AFC North, having played for the Ravens and Browns. While Aaron Rodgers is yet to make a decision on his Steelers prospects, and Mike Tomlin too is fine waiting for him, we can't deny the fact that the wait might also result in a no. So what should Mike Tomlin and team do in such a case look? Out for other options, right? Hence Joe Flacco is considered as another option for the team after they signed Mason Rudolph to their roster once again. Steelers announce 4 QB decision, as Mike Tomlin confirms contact with Aaron Rodgers. According to ESPN's Dan Graziano too, draft somebody and also probably sign somebody. See, here's the thing. People are like, how long can they wait? If Rodgers tells no, then they go to what, like Joe Flacco or Carson Wentz? Those are probably the top 2 free agents still out there, right? So if they lose Carson Wentz while they're waiting around for Aaron Rodgers, that's not going to make or break their season. So I think they go to whatever the veteran option is that's out there. And if they don't think any of them are better than Mason Rudolph, who they already brought back, they might just stick with him. Besides that, the Steelers have one more option. While hiring a veteran, Mike Tomlin can also make another move. Even if Rodgers signs, he's 41. He's not the future. The Steelers need a long-term solution, and they'll likely go after one early in the draft. But for now, who could be a better asset than Flacco if Rodgers doesn't decide early or says no? We mean Pittsburgh saw what he could do firsthand last season. In Week 4, Joe Flacco stepped in for an injured Anthony Richardson and led the Colts to an upset win over them. In 2024, he started 6 games, throwing for 1,761 yards, 12 touchdowns, and 7 interceptions. The year before, he came out of nowhere, took over for Cleveland late in the season, went 41, and led them to the playoffs. And yes, he is also a Super Bowl winner from SBXL Favets in 2012. After seeing this wonderful stint in the NFL, some in the Steelers organization reportedly preferred him over Russell Wilson too. So if Rodgers does a land in the Steel City, don't be surprised if Flacco gets the call. But then, in that case, what about Aaron Rodgers himself? Will Aaron Rodgers retire? After suffering his Achilles injury, Aaron Rodgers revealed that he wants to come back and that he can play 2 or 3 more years in the league. But things have changed a lot since then. His New York Jets stint is over now, and he is left with no team, although the Steelers are waiting. As per Adam Schefter, the possibility of retirement is looming on a larger side. On Friday, the NFL insider said, "Until I hear him say I want to play, then I can tell you people are asking that question about whether or not he wants to play. It's come up. I'm hearing he might not want to play." Which, by the way, again, I don't want to speak for him because I don't want to get called out. We're speculating, but it shouldn't be that hard. Either you want to play for the Steelers or you don't. What are we waiting for? The question is genuine. So that means Rodgers could retire? Wait, perhaps this conclusion is too early to make. Aaron, Rodgers' friend and former Packers linebacker A.J. Hawk, has an interesting addition to make. During a recent interview, Hawk highlighted that Rodgers might go to the Vikings to continue his NFL journey. Minnesota? But they have already cleared that they are interested in moving ahead with J.J. McCarthy, haven't they? So how can the Vikes be an option? Well, as per Hawk, the Vikings didn't close the door completely. That's the thing. You had the opportunity to close the door completely publicly, at least if you were the Vikings, and you didn't. So what does that tell you? I don't know if that means there's a possibility that the Vikings want to bring him in or not, but it means there's got to be some kind of chance of that. As we mentioned at the start, Aaron Rodgers is still a big question mark in the NFL for now. And now, Steelers fan, I want to hear from you. What's your opinion on this? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I don't know if you know this, but your opinion matters a lot for the black and gold. I'll be back any moment with more Steeler Nation news. Here we go, Steelers. Here we go.